Hey Taurus, welcome to Taurus Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of January. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Taurus, my subscribers, sorry for my delay. I was actually very, very sick. And just had to recuperate here. So anyways, I'm loving the energy that I'm getting back. There's always a reason for the break because I just did Capricorn reading and they blew my mind. And I'm feeling the same energy for you, Taurus. So you have overall energy here, 10 of Swords, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, and 10 of Cups. If you guys have Capricorn in your chart, go check out Capricorn's reading because Capricorn's breakthrough was Ace of Swords with 10 of Pentacles. You got Ace of Wands with 10 of Cups. Then you have your 10 of Swords. So there's something that completely came to end here and you're rising above it. There's an energy of rising above with the King of Wands. So as King of Wands, there's an energetic optimism that comes with this. There's action, very fire energy, action oriented, where now it's time to move with the next action oriented card, which is Ace of Wands. Inspiration. There's more inspiration. You're finding new passion. You're taking action. You're going to travel. There's a lot that excitement that comes with the Ace of Wands, and it's about 10 of Cups, your fulfillment of happiness. A lot of good things, good fortunes with 10 of Cups, a lot of emotional fulfillment, inner happiness, outer happiness. So this is like a bliss. It feels very blissful. I'm going to leave the 10 behind. I want to see these two cards. So we're going to focus on that energy. So let's see what your soul transition is, what the soul guidance is for you, Taurus. What is the soul guidance for Taurus? I'm already seeing another connecting card with Capricorn. So again, if you guys have Capricorn in your chart, there's the soul connection. So soul connection came out also in with another deck actually, but there was a lot about a redefining and someone you've met or will meet, a lot of new partnerships also. So you are connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution, whether short or long term. This person is important to your journey. A lot of you in your love readings, Taurus, have come up with someone who has definitely been a very important person in your soul evolution. Here is your higher self. You know, last week's reading, I believe, I didn't get as far to do a lot of the readings, a lot of the signs, but yours I did get, Taurus. And it was about your higher self. And here your higher self is showing up. So your higher self dismisses the ego and demonstrates gratefulness, joy, and compassion from a place of loving all things. This is the energy I'm getting from this 10 of Cups. It's about an inner happiness. Your higher self is demonstrating to you right now how to be grateful, how to experience joy and more compassion. And then you have healer. You're gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and action. You may also explore healing work. So a lot of you are exploring healing work or experiencing healing work. A lot of you, maybe this 10 of Swords that we have, right? Because something's over. And so the healing work that's been taken place or that's been done is definitely now moving you through. So Spirit's confirming the level of healing that has been done or that you've explored. And then deepening relationship to self, learning your soul's language and what motivates you and brings joy in the art of self-love. That's a lot of that Ace of Wands energy that I'm feeling, that there's that energy of fueling yourself with excitement and again tied to the Ace of Wands of inner happiness. So this is very deep here, Taurus. Very good energy so far for two signs I've been reading for. Okay, so let's see what your major arcana shift. I want to pull another card with this to see, because I love the messages this deck gives for major arcana shifts. So let's see what your major arcana guidance is from this deck. What do we got for Taurus? There we go. Fair decisions. Yes, justice. Justice was the theme of the general reads in December. And here we are, justice reappearing now in January, which means all this has to do with this justice karma playing out for you, Taurus. So your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Again, healed. So things are leveling out is what I'm feeling. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. This is a lot about, this is what forgiveness is, when we choose the Ten of Cups, when we choose inner happiness, even though we had, despite of the Ten of Swords that you have here, right? Because you can choose to continue to stay in your Ten of Swords, or you can move forward and choose your Ten of Cups. And Spirit is saying all is fair, even if you feel things weren't, you know, just, but it's about forgiveness. You're not forgetting, you're just moving on. You're making a choice. So let's see what you need to allow. What does Taurus need to allow? I allow myself to give to others. So this is more, there's a lot about traveling here. So I think this is about sharing, taking flight, away from selfishness also, I feel, away from just receiving and also giving. Allow myself to give to others. I feel there's a change of heart here, because there's hearts here too. So it's like an energy shift as well that helps on how you're choosing to give to others as well, because that's okay to be selective. We don't have to give to everyone, but we give to those who matter, right? And treating those who matter with much more importance. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I think this has to do with conversations you have within your mind. I always feel negative thoughts come from things we do, we watch, you know, we hear. And this is about not repeating certain conversations, certain dialogues. It's more what I'm feeling. It's about the dialogue we have in our own heads, in our own minds. And a lot of you are just deepening that. And of course, it's going to come with healing. And Spirit is saying part of this healing is to let go of those dialogue, the old dialogue that's attached to the Ten of Swords. So let's get into your main spread now for you, Taurus. Okay, that's pretty fast, but yep. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Capricorn had this same energy, you guys. Again, if you have Capricorn in your chart, overall was the Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, also similar energies with Capricorn, guys. Nine of Cups energy, this is about your fulfillment of wishes. I do believe this was your main energy in last week's read about your emotional fulfillment. It was clarified with the Ace of Cups. So, adding up to your Ten of Cups. And I remember saying that to you, Taurus, which you have here with your Ten of Cups. So there's definitely a consistency of your focus about inner happiness here. We have Magician energy, which I love to see. This is about manifestations. This is about taking action too. To me, it coincides with that King of Wands energy where you're just more aware about things. There's a self-awareness now, and I also feel a growth in faith with this Magician. Here we have the strength. This has to do with your resilience. This is about finding confidence, also taking power, a lot more of that King of Wands energy, maybe embodying some of that Leo energy. Every time I see Leo energy, I always feel the Sun card as well. And this is about positivity around, again, surrendering the ego, which we did talk about here. The ego, where you're giving more to others, and it's how you give. Sometimes when we experience Ten of Swords, we become a little selfish. The ego kind of takes over. And then Spirit also mentioned your ego here, right? Your higher self. The higher self dismisses the ego and demonstrates gratefulness, joy, and compassion. And some of this Ten of Swords can be tied to the ego. And Spirit is saying is, let yourself, you know, the vulnerability of the lion is the big heart, and let your heart lighten up so you can experience more gratefulness, joy, and compassion, right? So this is about the ego, I feel, with this Leo energy strength card. Wheel of Fortune, fated events, destiny. This is time for a turning point. There goes the conflict and defeat. We already know that's the past energy, that Ten of Swords. And then you get to rest and recover and recharge, rest and rejuvenate. And I think this is just a kind of a turn of events of this Five of Swords, and it being above the Four of Swords being below the Strength card, to me expresses that choice of the ego and finally letting the Ten of Swords, resting yourself from the Ten of Swords, and then recouping your ego and letting your ego experience more of your higher version of yourself, to experience more compassion, joy, and gratefulness. So let's get into this Nine of Cups. And we know Wheel of Fortune, wow. Nine of Cups, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune right below the Nine of Cups. And then now here you go, it being clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a fated turn of events. Your happiness, your choice of happiness. You get to now experience more fulfillment here. Nine of Pentacles, you're stable. I think you're really focusing on your stability here. Let me get one more for this Nine of Cups. Okay, she wanted to come back still. Nine of Pentacles. So again, this is about you. 2 nines. I think we experienced 2 nines for the past 2 to 3 weeks here. Taurus, if you've been watching my reads, please reply below. I know the nines have been about you choosing. I think it was these same cards too. 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. You're choosing your stability, how you stand up for yourself. You're standing tall. You're experiencing, I think emotionally, you're experiencing life from a different perspective. And I feel this is this is meant to be. This is your time. Yep, 7 of Cups in the bottom, to dream, but also to let go of the clouded energy of that stupid devil that we kept seeing. It's here, but the devil always has a way to show up, because that's been coming up in your love reads a lot. So that's always been a warning for you, which I feel experiences from that Ten of Swords and the conflict, right? But you get to rest and recover and recharge. So let's get into this Magician. Beautiful Empress. And there goes your Justice. So here we are. I feel this has to do with your new person. A lot of you have a new person, but it has to do also with the energetic flow. There's an awareness of happiness and fulfillment that comes from the Empress energy. You guys know how I feel about Empress. Empress is associated to me in this deck with the solar plexus, which is the meaning of life. And your meaning, there is a Magician energy where you receive the lessons, the karma lessons, which we have with Justice. Again, karma lessons playing out. And you're letting go, allowing yourself to be in this energetic flow of life and changing the meaning of life for yourself. We're going to clarify the Empress, but it also has to do with a new person that probably also helps you bring in fulfillment. I'm going to put this back because I don't feel it, but yes, we have the World, 7 of Wands, and Temperance. So divine timing. This took time for something to come into completion. Okay, we're on this Empress energy. Eight of Wands, movement, and there goes your happiness. The Sun. Wow, this really is very similar to Capricorn energy, guys. So this Empress is about high vibration. You know, a lot of you have met a Libra, because we've got 2 Libra cards. Could have met a Libra, but you've met someone who's more of a soul alignment to you, because we do have soul connections, right? We're back to your soul connection. So a lot of you, that confirmation of a soulmate that has come up in your love reads is actually showing up here. So soul connections, you are connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution. Whether short or long term, this person is important in your journey. So clearly there has been an important role. It could be friendship, you know, on someone who's important, but I really feel love connection, which is transitioning to something extremely positive in your life after you know, hardships, after a long journey of change that you've been embarking in right now, Taurus. So let's get more on this Strength card. What about the Strength? Page of Cups. This, I go back, Taurus, talking about your ego. And this has to do with the self-talk. Page of Cups represents messages, conversations. And to me, this is about emotional. It's starting fresh. And I feel this is a need to start with fresher emotions within your spirit. And I feel this recharge that we have with the 4 swords in the bottom is to get your emotions more free in spirit, more youthful, because the Page of Cups also represents youth. So there's more of a need for youthful spirit here. Let's get more on this Page of Cups. You know, lightening up your energy. Wow, Page of Swords. So there's a lot. Yeah, this was you back then, Tower. So look at the extremes here. You've got this level of aggression. Look at the face. Look at the difference between this level of aggression with the Page of Swords and the softness with the Page of Cups. This breakthrough is to help you get away from the level of aggression and the mindset of just defeat, you know, and getting more joy and youthful, again, gratitude. So your higher self is trying to cleanse your ego, is what I'm saying. All right, so give me more of this Wheel of Fortune. And that recharge obviously is going to happen with this rest and rejuvenate. It's going to be with time. Love it. You see? Confirmation. There's a death. The ego. Your higher self is recharging. It's rebuilding you. This is a new timeline. You won't be the same person here. This is meant to be, Taurus, with this death energy. Yeah. Past energy is shifting. 6 of Cups. There's a change here. Things have ended. Give me more on this death. 7 of Cups. Yeah. This past energy of confusion. I feel there's an energy of feeling more, again, clear in the mind with this Magician. But also we're talking about the negative talk, right? So here, emotional setbacks, 5 of Cups, can make you rigid. It could have made you a certain way with the ego. So the level of aggression and what you've been feeding your mind is something that's also needing to shift. Let's get into, again, this speaks of the 10 of Swords we have, right? So this is about choices. You can choose to live within this confusion and this chaos, right? This level of aggression that we see with the Page of Swords. Or you can choose your 10 of Cups. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It's a choice at this point. I know a lot of you are going to choose right. Okay, more this 5 of Swords. And it's just great transformation. There we go. Ace of Cups. You know, this is the love you've got to pour into whatever's been conflicting. And I think there's a newfound way. Remember how I told you last week the Nine of Cups was clarified by the Ace of Cups? We're talking about your Ten of Cups. Your self-love and your nurturing yourself here is overpowering. It's gonna supersede this conflict and defeat the Five of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords in the bottom. And it's the past. So this past is done. All right. I'm also feeling your past energy here. So because your past Six of Cups is coming, this ex, a lot of you had an ex coming up in your read, are feeling defeated. So they know the competition is high. This expresses the new love, which is this Empress for a lot of you. Your soul connection, your Ten of Cups, your Ace of Wands. You are an ace of a lot of aces newness. So they are calling defeat, which also represents the Nine of Swords. They are calling defeat here, as they would. Give me this Nine of Swords. Yeah, there you go. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You've chosen you have they see this as a third party situation, right? They see you in another commitment. So a lot of you, this is coming from your love reads, Taurus. So this is another message for some. It's very specific because you guys know I don't get specifics in these readings. We focus on the growth here and you know where to put it. But in this case, Spirit is confirming a connection here where you're choosing, you are in another connection. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There's happiness, fulfillment. You're experiencing a lot of greatness, and this person is feeling defeated. They're defeated by your happiness, by your fulfillment, by your new form of love, right? This Ace of Cups. Give me more of this Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Look at this. Taurus, Empress, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. And there goes that Nine of Swords. This ex is so upset. I'm telling you, 2222, when I said that, this is right below. I told you this Ace of Cups is above the Empress. You've got the Empress twice here. You guys have made a partnership. A lot of you have met a really wonderful connection that represents a lot of growth, a lot of happiness, and they call defeat. I know they know they're defeated. This past energy is defeated. It's defeated, and they have to sit back and watch. Now, obviously, warnings always, Taurus, be careful, because you know these people can. I just say awareness, because Magician is above here. This is called awareness here. This means never close your eyes, right? You've got great things happening for you, and Spirit is just saying stay aware, okay? So let's see this Four of Swords, which is about the ego. And I feel this has to do more with your recharge, your reboot, your higher self needing rest. Okay, more on this Four of Swords. Yep, Nine of Cups. We talked about it. Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, and there goes the Hermit, and there goes with the Strength with the Hermit. This is about the self. You guys know how I feel about the Hermit. Nine of Cups here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This rest is about your emotional recharge here. The ego, letting go the aggressive nature in your ego so you can recharge, strength, rebuild, and experience more Three of Cups, more joy, with more wisdom, more understanding, more compassion. The ego isn't necessary to be too aggressive. You pull the ego when it's needed, but other than that, this is about finding positive light again, and embracing a new life. Forward thinking. Yep, there you go. Look at that confirmation. Three of Wands. This is about plans and forward movement and progression, and confirming with the Four of Swords again. This is a period. This could take 4 months, or you guys are going to see results in the next 3 to 4 months of this energetic change that I'm talking about. I know it may not make sense right now, but I do feel in the coming months, there's a shift of energy that you're going to feel. And your ego plays a role in your perception. And that's why Spirit here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death talks about perception, right? Where you're changing Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups with the Five of Cups. There's a shift of perception away from this Ten of Swords, right? To your Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, this igniting of inner happiness, more harmony, a more blissful relationship. And again, King of Wands, it's almost like you know it. Wow, this is really intense reading, guys. So you're in an amazing position right now. So let's see what the abundance guidance is when it comes to career or anything else. What's your abundance guidance for Taurus? Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Yeah, this is definitely it. It's such a change. Ten of Swords is done. There's a lift. That's why the X feels defeated. There's a lift because the light has superseded what was trying to bring you down, that devil energy that tried to make its appearance. So all your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome precious obstacles. I remember this being mentioned in your last reading. We talked about your breakthroughs and you finding solutions to continue to transmute and bring change, Taurus. So again, energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. This lift away is what I'm saying when the negative force, the light overpowers the negative force, and it's the lift. So when the obstacles are lifted, things turn around. Wheel of Fortune twice, meaning you emotionally see things changing and you yourself feel good. This feels good. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You feel stable. You feel happy. And so here you will now experience progress and forward movement. That's it. Like you've conquered that defeat. And so life starts to move. That's why you will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects and stuff and life, right? So stay centered in gratitude. Again, we're talking about your higher self wants you to experience compassion, gratefulness, and joy. And your ego needs rest to recharge, to get away from that harshness that you've experienced, to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. That's how you ensure the flow of abundance and how it continues to come into your life. Ooh, my God, that was a big message there, Taurus. I feel that strongly. So let's get one more guidance here. Things are changing to a positive direction. I love it. Changes and new beginnings. Wow. I'm telling you, Taurus, a wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe in yourself and stay strong because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. New beginnings. Guys, this is... you can't make this up. The bells are ringing out for a new start in life. A new beginning is just at the horizon. Don't fear it. Embrace it and go for it. I forgot to pull one. Let's see what the lesson is here. I want to see what the lesson is. A lesson's guidance. Oh my God. Seriously, Taurus? Guys, look at this. New beginning. New beginning. Letting go, change, time to move forward, risk and opportunities. Spirit is saying here, obstacles and blocks are moved. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your life, your projects, anything. So again, move forward. There's so much about moving forward. Something's been lifted, you guys. It's been dark for Taurus for a while, and there's a lift here. And oh, talk about justice. Justice and karma is being served here, Taurus. I love you. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you until next message. Bye.